Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Rosie and Sarah, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Rosie's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Sarah is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand, which leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a tiny tug and release on the training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and you'll be introduced to all of that tomorrow when you come to get the kids. Now Rosie is sitting very nicely at Sarah's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. The command is Rosie heel, and Sarah will step off. And Rosie will go right with her, not forging ahead, not lagging behind, but matching pace with Sarah. And that is going to be her job at home, is when you walk, she walks like a lady. And when you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit and wait for her next command. And if she doesn't, Sarah will tell her no, sit, and then she sits. So we're going to do that again. She's just getting warmed up, and it's very hot and humid, and she's been in air conditioning, so we try to do nice videos that are very instructional. And Sarah gives her praise, and then she's going to tell her to stay. And this is your sit, stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. When you're practicing at home, you can practice indoors as well as outdoors, and when you're finished, you can return right back to her shoulders and start walking again. And this is your heel. And you can do these commands indoors as well as outdoors. If it's too hot, too cold, raining, still practice. That was a good automatic sit, another stay. Sarah walks out and turns to face her. You're going to lengthen out the amount of time she can hold it and the distance that you can go. This time, instead of returning back to her, Sarah will demonstrate the come on command. And her job is to come and sit. That was perfect. So nice leash walking, not dragging you, being focused. Nice sit, stay. Sarah went a little bit further, so that's what you're going to do when you're practicing at home. And Sarah will call her again, Rosie, come. And that's when you're going to lighten your tone. I think she's distracted by the bugs are bad out here today. Now the next command that we're going to be demonstrating for you is her lay down and place command. So we brought out a place for her to lay down. Sarah takes her up to her place, has her sit, has her lay down. Sarah's using a little piece of a treat for the down, and stay. And again, you're going to practice this right in your living room, because that's where it's going to be the most appropriate for her to go to place and lay down and stay. When Sarah returns back to her, she walks right back to her shoulders where they started. She gives her the heel command, and they take off heeling again. When you turn, she should turn. And then when you stop, she should sit. And then down and stay. Very good. Good job, Rosie. So we have demonstrated for you her heel, her automatic sit, her sit stay, her down stay, and her come. These are the commands that will have you practiced with them for the first couple weeks that they're at home, using your video as your guide. She's been a wonderful guest and a good student, and we will see you tomorrow.